Yo ho ho! Gabe... I
So how did you miss this before?
I just memed the word pirate at him. That's all. He said yo ho ho, so I said pirate at him. That was that conversation.
Well, I feel like there was another person who told you to ask about pirates in the Buccaneer's Den, or ask a pirate or something like that.
But they're all pirates in the Buccaneer's Den. Well, we've learned a lot more about the backstory. Yes, I was typing. Specklat. I don't know how to type. I could steal his food, but I'm beyond my food stealing era. How interesting that he can join you, but he's just a mage like Hana. I mean, maybe he's a better mage, I don't know. In the stump thou dost find nothing of note. I try to avoid actually walking into the poison while still exploring a bit. Oh, there are no moon phases, because we're in the underworld. Everything is
makes
different
sense
here. Mount Ararat sucks. It's a garbage mountain for losers. There's also no wind. Good point, Specklad. Yeah, fine. Okay, I now understand that I need to put the Underworld disc into the second disk drive so that I have that always in the drive, since the Underworld is the new Overworld. Huh, so we abandoned Captain Hochene there because we're assholes. It's not our fault our party is full. Okay, so I will bet no. Well, now I'm more confused. So we can't use the sextant here. And of course, I'm, like, stuck now. I mean, I guess this looks maybe promising. Or not at all promising, whichever. I think I might actually be stuck. This song keeps sounding almost like Rasputin, says whom's in chat. Okay.
Rasputin?
This is a real, like, 10 steps backwards, 30,000 steps... Wait, I said that backwards. 10 steps forwards, 30,000 steps backwards kind of video game sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, information is the currency in this video game.
God.
That's a few bad.
Good
This looks like a hell battle.
I mean, not even for any reason, just because I don't want to, like, it's gonna take so damned long.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, I didn't mean it was gonna be difficult, I just meant it was gonna be hell.
Yeah. An apparition? Yeah, everybody wake up. Wow, he just woke us up to yell at us? What? You didn't even level anybody? You just woke us up to yell at us? What was that? What just happened?
I guess that's what he does in the underworld? I don't know.
He woke us up to be like, you suck. Okay, bye. I mean, he also healed us, which is nice. But he basically just told us that he doesn't like us. Oh, this is... Okay, well, the old man yells at parties. Chat. This is bad. These ones charm, and we still have not a damned thing we can do about that. Also, they have a pet dragon. I think this entire party is about to die, and yet I refuse to just run like a sensible person might do.
There is a negate magic. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, yeah.
It's a sixth circle.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Basically, the game starts to become playable at sixth circle.
Yeah, exactly.
A flawless victory. A flawless Flawless victory.
And I don't want to hear anything to the contrary.
And no one important had to die. Oh, was that Elf's corpse? Oh, okay. We just left it there. Class. I can't believe we just fought demons and now we're fighting a squid. It just feels like there's a little bit of an imbalance issue here. Well, time to die. Mong bats! Mong bats. These are Mong bats, by the way. They're half mongoose, half bat. Is that... They don't look very mongoosey. They don't look especially batty either, to be honest.
Maybe they're mongrels who are also bats. Or as Whomstantive suggests, maybe they're Mongols who are actually bats.
Yes, they're Mongolian bats. There's my ship! Hello! Oh, apparently if I had left it immediately to the east of here, I could have gotten in there anyway. That didn't work for some reason. Welp. Oh, look at that. When did I last save? When did I last save? When did I last save? Oh, you know what? You definitely cannot save in the underworld simply because the Britannia disc is where it saves.
Right, right.
Not that I tried to save in the underworld. Oh, look at that. How brilliant. So this time, I can just not make the same mistake. Oh, I made the same mistake. Dang it.
Good job.
Okay, let me get this map. So I as he described in, like, excruciating detail, where you were supposed to go, I drew an awful map. And I am not going to succeed in following it. Well, looks like we're going to get our chance to attack some Mong bats. We're going to be horribly slow and horribly plentiful, just like the bats. So, you know, at least the Mong bats are basically bats. I chose attack. Oh, this sucks. Maybe it's a typo for long bat, says Speculate in chat, but Mong bats would be long bats. Never seen the Commodore version. The Mong bats do look very different on Apple and DOS, says Marsupial Gamer in chat, who I believe I recall from Ultima, the earlier Ultima version. Okay, yeah, Elf is getting very, very hurt here. The really interesting thing, Marsupial, about the Commodore version is this is the Commodore 128 version, not the Commodore 64 version, although the Commodore 128 version is the Commodore 64 version. That wasn't confusing, was it?
Perfectly understandable.
Utterly clear and in no way confusing. The other interesting thing about the Commodore version is I have no idea how to get my virtue points not at 0. Oh, did I say about the Commodore version? I mean nothing. I mean about Ultima V in general. The game where my level of virtue is just pinned at 0, which in fairness is exactly like Baldur's Gate.
Not a cop.
Not a cop. So Marsupial, basically the Commodore 64 version, the same disc runs on the Commodore 128, not in 64 mode, in Commodore 128 mode, and it has music. So it's the only way to get SID chip music for this game. And of course, probably nobody knew they could do that, so even a lot of people who had a Commodore 128 and this game would have just run it in Commodore 64 mode with no music. So we are getting a rare experience of the, well, right now double speed, but the music in the Commodore version that was probably very rarely heard when it was new. And I'm ruining that experience by playing at double speed. This is bad. This is real bad. We're having problems. Everything's great. This is an emulator, Marsupial. Yes, I'm not playing on a real Commodore 128. I do not possess a real Commodore 128 anymore. Yeah, definitely would not be able to go double speed on a real system. This really fast music was brought to you by the finest investigative work. Exactly. I'm trying to play the weirdest version of every Ultima, and I think we definitely found it. Definitely the Commodore 128 version is the weirdest version of Ultima V. One Mongbat left. I don't know, I think the NES version was weirder, says SpecLad. The NES version was clearly worse. That doesn't necessarily mean the same thing as weirder. Maybe I can relearn Apple Basic to play with that on a live stream. I was about to say I never knew Apple Basic, but I definitely did program in Basic on an Apple at some point, so that's a lie. Gweno, you have the most HP. Oh, no apparition. Okay. You can save. Okay, you can save, you just have to insert the Britannia disc to do so. Fine, that makes sense. This was a terrible idea. What have I done? Why did I do this?
What have you done?
Well, okay. I keep a continuous backup of all the discs, so I can back off past this if I have to. Yeah, Marsupial, the problem is that the good AoE spells require a higher level than we have. I'm really struggling with level 5 problems here. What are... Oh, gems! God, I always forget about gems. I am such an idiot.
Thanks, Marsupial.
Thanks, Marsupial. I have lots of gems. So somebody explained how to get the Shard of Falsehood in the Underworld, and I tried to draw a map, but like, attempting to draw a map from a description, I didn't want to write down the entire description.
I think each gem, I think that might have been a 16 by 16 map, which suggests that each gem might be 1 degree by 1 degree.
Cool.
Which might be useful in terms of locating where... Because you have a lat lawn for one of them.
Yeah, except that I can't use my sextant, so...
I know, that's why I was suggesting that the gem is a 1 degree by 1 degree.
I see.
That does look suspiciously like there would be something there. Maybe that's...
Yeah, but it could also just be there's a dead
dungeon.
end there. It is time to recover the old save. Oh no.
Do we have a problem?
Everything's totally fine. The backups I was performing did not include the disk directory, so did not back up the disks at all. Still fine. I have yet to decide why this is fine, but I'm sure it is. It's still probably fine.
Everything is fine. Just keep telling yourself that, and it will be fine.
Because the reason why it's still fine is that I do have the almost functioning save states, and in 5 to 10 minutes when a save state loads, then I can save on the disk from there. Wow, that loaded really fast. Around in Buccaneers. Well, so here's the thing, Marsupial. I can... So, like... everyone I talk to, I just scream, mantra, word, dungeon, like, I just scream shit at them, but I don't like to add something to that list if nothing is actually suggested that I should know to ask about it yet, you know? Like, I don't want to start screaming grapple at people if I don't even know that I should know about. Exactly, Marsupial. Name, job, word, mantra, short. That's how I converse. Flawless victory. Flawless victory. Okay, we're not going to go to the underworld yet, although that was very inviting.
I think
you can have that shisp.
Marsupial's suggestion that you ask about the grapple, that would be a bit much, but I do suggest talking to everybody in Buccaneer's Den, because apparently you haven't done that very thoroughly.
I mean, I definitely haven't. Whoa, that's a second one. Wow, there's two whirlpools. They
really want to drag you to the underworld.
Really, yeah. I am not wanted here in the land of the living. Wow, everything sucks, huh? It would appear that everything sucks. Okay, fine. I will attempt to go to Buccaneer's Den, and I will. Apparently, I'm going to try and do that by Dead Reckoning again. Let's not. Maybe the other world will bring you to the overworld, says Veclad. One of them brings you to the other world, and the other underworld, and the other one brings you to heaven, by which we mean they both kill you. I know you, Bidney. I loves to drink. Rum, that's me favorite. Hick. Don't call me a hick. Yo ho ho! Gabe... I just...
Yeah? So how did you miss this before?
Well, the only reason I said pirate to him is as a meme. I just memed the word pirate at him. That's all. He said yo ho ho, so I said pirate at him. That was that conversation.
Well, I feel like there was another person who told you to ask about pirates in the Buccaneer's Den, or ask a pirate or something like that.
But they're all pirates in the Buccaneer's Den.
I don't remember. Obviously, there's some line that gets you there, but...
Did you ask about his job? Yes, his job is that he loves to drink. Just like all other jobs in this game, it's not a job. What sort of an inn doesn't have somebody manning the desk in the middle of the night? Fine, I'll make it a full 24-hour nap. I will... Actually, it'll be more than 24 hours. I will go to sleep here. Then, in the morning, I will ask for the room that I was just squatting in anyway. Then sleep for the entire day. Then sleep for the entire next night. Then wake up in the next morning. Yes, I did just spend 48 hours sleeping here. You gonna judge me? What I really should have done is just collected every possible noun and just scream all of them at everyone. So, what? We've got, word, resistance, obviously mantra, and dungeon, and shart, and grapple, and
I mean, there is at least one very important one that you don't know about yet, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Codex. Airship. I should be screaming airship at everybody, actually, now that I think about it. Hi. I have used the grapple to climb mountains. Oh, this'll also be how we get the, glass sword.
Ah, that does make sense.
Though it allows passage through many mountains, there are some peaks which still cannot be crossed. And one can still fall whilst using it if one is not nimble enough. Would thou like it? You're just gonna hand it to me? Yes. Use it well and be careful. Okay, thank you. Wait, this isn't a grappling hook. This is just an apple infused with grape flavor. Gross. Deadly looking man. Oops.
And the worst part is it's like a fake grape flavor, so like...
Yep. I didn't realize there were students at the Abbey. Here I learn how love can exist in a world filled with such evil.
I thought you were about to say, I didn't realize there were real grapes.
I didn't realize there were real grapes. Thou dost show much interest in the principle of love. Oh, yes, I do. Perhaps thou should study here at the Abbey. What is thy name? Elf V. A pleasure. I would like to join thee on thy quest. Yeah, you can join me. Unfortunately, my party is full. A great honor indeed. Your party is full. You can't have any more members. What was your name again? Toshi. I don't remember this name at all.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
I kind of feel like ditching, Iolo or Gweno. I think those are the two bards. Ditching one of them.
Yeah, you don't need two bards on your team.
Yeah, 2 fighters seems reasonable, but I don't know how to know what your class is. Does it say? Yeah, it just says small, nimble, deadly-looking man. What class is small, nimble, deadly-looking man? All the other times somebody would join, it would say warrior or bard or something. His class is student, obviously, says Specklad. Okay, I'm actually gonna write down, pick up Toshi at, this is called the Empath Abbey. Toshi, distant cousin of Yoshi, he carries the team on his back on their travels. Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the information. We're going slightly over time, but I just want to talk to at least the people right around here before saving. Or leaving and saving. Oh, yeah, right. You're the Keeper of the Flame. I remember you. One of the 3 principles. Thou dost know it is thy duty to try and recover what this kingdom has lost. Dost thou intend to? Yes! Then perhaps I have a vision that may help thee. I saw a great man in a distant place. I saw him as if through a looking glass. I saw naught but his reflection. More I do not know. Wow, thanks. Incredible vision. Thank you. There's a guy somewhere. A kindly twinker. Yes, it is me. At long last, we had thought thy return was beyond hope. Oh, are you another person? Are they all hanging out at the Empath Abbey? Julia. There were 2 people I could get on my team, here. Dang it, how can I know what their class is? Okay, whatever, we're leaving. we're leaving them both behind. This is so weird, like, there was such a fixed number of party members in the last game, and they were so, like, it was exactly one of each class, and this one's like, there's a billion people you can get on your team, and they're all kind of the same. Freaking guards never talking to me. Okay, well, once again, much information gathered. Maybe no actual... No, I got the grapple. That is definite progress. That is actual real progress. I have the grapple now. Okay. Other than that, no progress.